Greetings, friends. Happy Monday. Today's Monday. And the word for today is responsibility. And what I am offering today is a paradigm shift about the meaning of this word and the value of working with the polar opposites of how we experience responsibility. And that's because right now, polarity is really being activated, and the quality of responsibility is being activated today. However, there's two ways that you can experience responsibility. And so, the outer way of experiencing responsibility in your body, you feel on your shoulders because it's holding or carrying weight for others. And this is a very common pattern that many of us were taught growing up and that we're taught in our culture to carry and shoulder the responsibilities of our culture, of our collective, of ourselves, of our families. And so shouldering responsibility is a very real energetic signature. And in that way, responsibility can feel like a burden. And that's when it's externalized. The internal way to experience responsibility is to break down the word into the response ability, the ability to respond. And so responsibility from this form, and if you listen to the word responsibility, there's an A in the center instead of an I. Responsibility is the quality of inner alignment, that a different kind of support. Instead of carrying weight on your shoulders, you're carrying yourself through your vertical alignment and the strength and power that comes when we align above and below, and use our vertical column as our inner throne. It's an entirely different kind of stability and a different kind of form, and a completely different perspective and experience of what responsibility means. So the sun today is highlighting this. The image for 18 Cancer is a hen scratching the ground to feed and nourish her chicks. And this is an image of the necessity and need for us to nourish ourselves in the physical world and to nourish each other and to fulfill our responsibilities and our drive to do that and our inspiration to do that. Well, the polarity here is experienced very much in Cancer and has been activated through the opposite sign of Capricorn over this lunar cycle very much, and that continues in a really dramatic way in the upcoming new moon. The polarity between Cancer and Capricorn. Capricorn's responsibility is to the collective and to the to contributing to the resources for the collective. Cancer's responsibility is to the self and to nourishing the self and to the foundation and resources for the self. And throughout life, we are in a constant creative dynamic dance of balance between these two aspects of life. Our ability to respond to our personal needs and our ability to balance that with our desire to contribute to the collective, our ability to respond to the needs of the collective. So I invite you today to hold curiosity for your experience of responsibility, and whenever responsibility feels heavy, whenever it feels here in your body, whenever you have the feeling of heaviness, catch that and hold curiosity for how you might flip that experience. And perhaps you will still continue with the same activity, but it will be from inner choice, from choice of inner alignment. Or perhaps when you align within, you find that some aspect of that task is no longer your work. And so the phone is ringing right now because there's an emphasis on this. So this is a great message for today in preparation for the solar eclipse that happens on Thursday evening. And for final reflection, we moved into balsamic phase today. And so I invite you to consider also the resources represented in the 4 nines, which are a powerful signature for balsamic phase. Specifically, the 9 of Wands, strength, which emphasizes this quality of vertical alignment and our ability to tap into unlimited resources of strength when we align within. So it's a part of the second half of Cancer is an authentic desire to show up and contribute and participate. And so there is an activation of responsibility, and there's a deep need right now to balance our desire to contribute with what it means to first care for ourselves and nourish ourselves and be responsible, be able to respond to our own needs for nourishment. So, especially here in summer. So, this is a creative question that's being opened, and we will be exploring this over the coming month as we look forward to the next lunar cycle. And so this is a great time right now to reflect and bring forward your own experiences of responsibility, and which aspects of your ability to respond are well anchored, and which would you like to refine or heal, or even some aspects of responsibility that you want to release. This is a great time to reflect on that. So have a wonderful day and a wonderful start to your week. And I welcome you and myself also, this is for myself, to have a week of creative exploration about the ability to respond with joy and eager desire to all of the adventures that are waiting for us. Have a great week.